At around 10 months, infants tend to comprehend between 11 and 154 words. And also, this range is important because remember, children develop at different rates but go through the same developmental processes. At about 10 to 15 months, the child has their first spoken word, and a word has meaning and is used to refer to a specific item. So, this is called the holophrastic period and is characterized by something called overextension. For instance, a child may use the word ball to refer to a ball, a balloon, an egg, a marble, an apple, or pretty much anything that's round or spherical. Right? The overextension of the meaning. At around 19 months is this huge vocabulary growth spurt. And what's interesting is, as we noted, even though there's a difference in developmental rate, the progression is pretty much the same. So if you look at, for instance, 2.5-year-olds, they generally can produce full-word sentences that contain multiple clause sentences, right? So for instance, a clause is a subject and a verb. And Brown in 1973 made a really neat, really incredible observations studying 3 children, Eve, Adam, and Sarah. And for instance, Eve developed very quickly, all right? By 24 months, her average sentence size was about 3 words, right? By 24 months, for Adam and Sarah, it was less than 2, right? Adam and Sarah didn't develop 3-word sentences until almost 3 years of age, an entire year later than Eve. So again, but they still went through the same process in that development. So the idea of this first language acquisition is it's very universal. Children go through the same processes. And if we think about it, what does this mean for second language acquisition? Well, second language acquisition is very different. Second language acquisition, things depend on age. It depends on how interested somebody is in learning that new language. It depends on immersion. It depends on what type of learning is taking place. So if you think about the differences between second language and first language acquisition, they are huge, right? And one of the big questions that's been asked is, what can second language acquisition tell us about first language acquisition? Well, just considering what we've first discussed here, that's going to be a difficult question. You have to be very careful about what you look at and very careful about what you measure. All right, now I want to go through a couple notes. One is the first paper write-up is going to be due Monday, July 9th. It's in 1 week at the beginning of class, so please bring it. Have it either be stapled or double-sided. The paper and the write-up format is both posted on the L2A website. Please follow the instructions carefully. Format pages, don't make the margins bigger, answer questions completely. You may find the length limiting for many of you, but focus on the salient points. Now, I tend to work very much in page limits, which can often be difficult in order to say, well, what's the most important thing? And actually, that's the key here. It's for you to say, what's the most important thing that I should be paying attention to? And I want you to write that. Also, very important, do not forget, Quiz 1 is online. Now, Quiz 1 is going to include lecture material in book chapters 1 and 2, and and of course all the book chapters 1 and 2 and lecture material from the beginning. This quiz is going to be open Monday from 8 a.m. to 11:45 p.m., so please take it in that time range. And you're going to log on to L2A to take it. You'll have it there. Now, very important, please take this by yourself. Of course, notes and books are available, but there is a time limit. And I highly suggest taking this on campus. If you take it off campus and something happens to your computer, right? I have no idea if something happened, what happened. If you take it on campus and there's a computer failure, you can actually go to the people who run the website, the L2A website, and be like, hey, something's happening, and they can go and look it up. Do you understand? So for your own protection, I'd hate to have your quiz be lost and be nothing I can do about it. So just please try to take it on campus if at all possible. Please take it by yourself, on your honor, right? Of course, you can use open book and notes, and I will see you next Monday. Thank you very much, and good luck on the quiz.